participants playing against each other in this round. Black. Thanks for joining us on DKSN. I think we'll have everything ready to go for you here. So on the mound for the Bulls this evening is number 4, Carson Meyer, Batesville Bulldog product. And behind the plate is number 10, Caden Adams. Bulls in the white pinstripes, and Canes, Indiana in the white pants, blue tops with white pinstripe. Looks like we're ready for first pitch. We'll set the defense here for you as the game gets started. Leading off for Canes, Indiana, Connor Gordon, also a Brownsburg product. First pitch, inside fastball, strike 1 at 81 from Carson Meyer. Yes, sir. 0-2 from Meyer on the swing and a miss. Went off speed there at 73. Meyer from the windup, the 0-2. Should have punched him out on the corner, but he'll see another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Meyer will step off and reset that last pitch at 82. Setting the defense for you, Bishop Moore at second with Nolan Daup at Bishop Moore at first, now Nolan Daup at second. Jack Whaley at third and Braden Greathouse at short. The 1-2, that is up the middle. Daup going right side, ranging to his right, throws a strike over to Moore, 1 away. Good range for Daup there on a ball up the middle. Left to right in the outfield, we've got Kuntz in left, Bernacki in center, and Mitchell Finelli in right field. 1 out, base is empty. First pitch low, ball 1. The 1-0 from Meyer is off the end of the bat. Moore will play it fair. Right. The 1-1 inside corner, strike 2. Oh, man, I missed one there, so that's a strikeout for Meyer. All right, 2 outs in the top of the first. Called strike. Nothing in 1 with 2 outs. A ball and a strike. Again, thanks for joining us on DKSN. This will be the only game for the Bulls this evening, regardless of the outcome. They have to win to play tomorrow. 2-1, fouled off. That knocked off the Canes, Indiana camera. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Meyer from the windup. That is line to the shortstop, Braden Greathouse for out number 3. Meyer gets him down in order. We've played a half inning. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN. Quick run through the order. It'll be Kuntz, Dow, Bernacki, Whaley batting 4th, Greathouse, Moore, Adams 7th, Everett, and Finelli rounds out the order of 9 for the Bulls as Meyer is being DH'd for. This first inning brought to you by FSG.
FSG stands ready to build better electrical systems, to create more impactful lighting solutions, deploy advanced building controls and monitoring, design and fabricate dynamic signage, provide cutting-edge technology, and drive innovation for a sustainable future with EV charging and solar technology. In this, FSG finds our true calling. We don't just service buildings. We serve the people who bring them to life. After all, the real power behind a building is the people inside.
Ready for the bottom of the first, thanks to our sponsor FSG. Leading off for the Bulls will be the left fielder, number 18, Canyon Kuntz. Kuntz out of Brownsburg. Ball inside at 80. The 1-0. That is smoked into the right center field gap. That is well hit. That 2 hops the wall at 395. He'll be in with a stand-up triple, but he'll slide anyway for effect. Leadoff runner aboard for the Bulls on a smoked gap triple. Again, we are at Diamond 6 here at Grand Park in Westfield, Indiana. 320 down the lines, 390 to dead center, 370 in the alleys. With Kuntz at third, that'll bring up the second baseman, number 24, Nolan Daup. And he smokes. That'll at least be a sac fly for Daup as he hits it a long way into center field. Bulls are on the board, 1-0.
Nice hit.
Sac fly for Daup. Bulls are on the board, 1-0. Two batters in. That'll bring up number 2, the center fielder, Mason Bernacki. And he takes the first shot into the gap again in right center field. We might, center fielder got to it quick. It'll be a stand-up double for Bernacki.
Does that make sense?
I didn't even get a chance to say Bernacki from Penn, one of the Kingsmen. 1 out, 1 on. That'll bring up the third baseman, number 5, Jack Whaley. Whaley from Columbus North. Also the Bulldogs. The 2-0 pitch. Called strike, but Bernacki will be in easily at third. Stolen base for Bernacki. So Bernacki now at third. 2 balls, 1 strike at the plate for Whaley. The 2-1. Chop. 1 ball, no strikes. Great house from Brownsburg. He line drive off the glove. It's going to be a foot race. He'll be got him at first. Wow. Way good play by the first baseman to stay with that. Greathouse made it close there at first. That was a hard hit ball. 82 off the bat for Greathouse. The Bulls get 2 as we go top of the second. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN. All right, top of the second. Your Indiana Bulls lead 2-0. On RBIs by Daup and Whaley. On the mound, number 4, Carson Meyer. First pitch of the second inning. Ground ball, left side. Whaley coming across. Throws it over to Moore. 1 away. Nice play. Glove side for Whaley. Ball 1 with 1 out here in the top of the second. Fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball, right side. Moore will handle that one. 2 away. Top of the second. 2 outs. No changes defensively for the Bulls, with Meyer on the mound and Adams behind the plate. Left to right, Whaley, Greathouse, Daup, and Moore. Right to left in the outfield, Finelli, Bernacki, and Kuntz. Meyer from the windup. High fastball fouled off, 0-1.
Can I sit under there?
The 0-1 misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Called strike 2. So Meyer, Pepper, and fastballs in at 80 to 82. The 1-2. Breaking ball into left field. Nice range from Bernacki. Out number 3.
Subscribers do you have?
Up to 900 subscribers. We're making that final push to 1,000, folks. We're crossing the 900 mark. So call your friends and your loved ones. Have them subscribe to DKSM. Due up for the Bulls will be Moore, Adams, and Everts. This second inning brought to you by Barnett Painting.
Does your house look sad? Does it need a refresh? Call Barnett Painting or go check them out online at barnettpaintingindy.com. That's Barnett Painting, the painting professionals.
Barnett Painting, the painting professionals. Give Josh a call. Find him online, barnettpaintingindy.com. So the Bulls got 2 in the top of the first, or the bottom of the first, sorry. Leadoff triple by Kuntz. He was scored on a sac fly by Daup. And then a double by Bernacki, who stole third, and an RBI for Whaley. Bottom of the second leading off, first baseman, number 3, Bishop Moore. First pitch is a ball away.
Hey, great pitch day.
The 1-0 to Moore. Oh, hot shot down the right field line is foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. So number 10, Burton on the mound for Indiana Canes, Indiana. 1 ball, 1 strike to Moore. That'll be charged by the third baseman. Over to first, 1 away.
Yep, 2-0.
So that'll bring up the catcher, number 10, Caden Adams. With 1 out, ball high. Two balls, no strikes.
Just pitch, let's go.
2-0 to Adams, swing and a miss. Good healthy cut there. 2-1.
Here you go, KJ.
Both Moore and Adams go without batting gloves. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Adams from Mount Carmel, Illinois. Time called and granted. 2-2 count with one out. Bases empty here in the bottom of the second where the Bulls lead 2-0. 2-2 pitch, high and outside. Full count. Three balls, two strikes. Adams choked up, reaches for that one. 2 away. Two outs, bases empty. Brings up the DH, number 12, Henry Everts. Everts from Westfield. Ball outside. One ball, no strikes with 2 outs. Fouled off into the dugout. Ooh. Stay alive, folks. Stay alive. One ball, one strike. The pitch to Everts. Laid off of that one. Called strike anyway. One ball, two strikes. Catcher sets up way away. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2 to Everts. Off speed misses high, full count. Full count. Struck him out on the outside corner. We go top three, Bulls lead 2-0. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN. Top three, Bulls lead 2-0. Meyer on the mound with Adams behind the plate. If you notice, a new sponsor for DKSN. Here's we get the summer season rolling is A&D Sales Coaching. If your team needs sales coaching, let me know. I'm part of the D in that sales coaching. Nice play by Great House coming across for out number 1. One out. Top three. Swing and a miss for Meyer. He is consistently at that 81, 80, 81, 82. The 0-1. Off speed misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. That just gets up on you quick. Over to the top delivery. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Good squeeze by Adams there. 2 away. Two outs. Called strike. Meyer from the windup, the 0-1. Just misses that outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 from Meyer. That's inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Rolled over, foul. One ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Meyer delivers. Tag him, tag him. We're appealing to you. Two balls and 2 strikes. Bulls faithful definitely thought he went around on that. 2-2. Ground ball. Whaley, glove side, over to Moore. Out is recorded. Meyer is through 3 on 31 pitches. 2 strikeouts. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN. This 3rd inning brought to you by Justin Suds. Go to justinsuds.com and use code DKSN20 for 20% off of your order. Father's Day is tomorrow. It's too late to get Justin Suds for your father, but you can tell him that quality handcrafted soaps is on the way from Justin Suds. That's 2 S's in the middle of Justin Suds because the soap is so silky smooth. Quality handcrafted soaps by Justin Suds. Bottom 3, Bulls lead 2-0, leading off for the Bulls. Number 28, the right fielder, Mitchell Finelli. Finelli, attending Brebeuf High School on the north side of Indianapolis. Ball away. One ball, no strikes. Fouled off, out of play. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Low and in. 2-1. Ground ball, right side. Second over to first, one away. That'll turn the lineup over. Bring up the left fielder, number 18, Canyon Koontz. Koontz ran a 6.5, 6.60 on Tuesday at the Bulls Scout Day. First pitch, ball low and in. One ball, no strikes. Caught the outside corner, 1-1. Ground ball. Nice play by Gordon at second. It'll be an infield single for Koontz. Good play by Connor Gordon there at second to get a glove on that, keep it on the infield. 91 off the bat on that ground ball for Koontz. One out, one on, brings up the second baseman, number 24, Nolan Daup. Koontz gets his lead over at first. First pitch to Daup is a ball. With a runner on first, we'll go over to our first base view. Koontz gets back in time. The 1-0. That is outside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. One out. High and in, 3-0. Daup, Mount Vernon High School, over on the northeast side of Indianapolis in the Fortville area. 3 balls, no strikes. That's 4.
That's 4.
Yep. Gotta know the count. So 1 out and 2 on. That'll bring up number 2, the center fielder, Mason Bernacki. Bernacki from Penn High School. Talked about the speed earlier in the outfield for the Bulls. Koontz 6.56, Bernacki 6.61. That's blazing speed out in the outfield. 1 out with 2 on. Fouled off a mile out of play.
Here you go, May.
Bernacki, a 92 velocity in the outfield, which means that's how hard he's throwing. Breaking ball. Nice play by Gordon. No play at either base on that line drive out. That was a pretty good play by Connor Gordon there. That saved a run. So 2 out and 2 on. That'll bring up the Columbus North product, Jack Whaley. First pitch to Whaley. It's breaking ball in. That's a good job by Whaley, just not moving.
Yeah, he did the right thing.
So both runners will advance 90 feet.
Where did it go?
The pitcher just yelled to his dad that he didn't see it. So I think that might be a first. 1 ball, 1 strike. Both pitchers sitting in the low 80s for this one. The 1-1, breaking ball away, 2-1. They have not turned on the lights here at Grand Park yet. I would assume those are coming on soon. 2 balls and 1 strike. Inside to Whaley, 3-1. Have fun with this one, kid. So Whaley listed 6'3", 185. He looks the part. 86 infield velocity off the arm of Whaley. 3 balls, 1 strike. That's a hard hit ball to the hot corner. 2 runs will score for Whaley. So 2 out, 2 RBI single for Whaley doubles the lead for the Bulls at 4-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. So 2 outs and 1 on. That brings up the shortstop, 22, Braden Greathouse, the Brownsburg, Indiana product. Throw over for Whaley. He's back in time. Greathouse was 84 across the diamond. Good velocity for the shortstop. High and in. Ball 1. Whaley gets his lead at first. Greathouse in the box. The pitcher Burton shakes off 1. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Greathouse. No, that was way outside. 1 and 2. Here you go, B. Over to first. Whaley back in time. Greathouse at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Whaley picks a good pitch to go on. He'll be in with the stolen base. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I'm sorry, the bases are not loaded. I didn't clear those on the last RBI. Two balls and 2 strikes. Greathouse at the plate. Whaley at second. High and in again. Greathouse works a full count. The 3-2. That is outside. Great House worked a walk with 2 outs. 2 out, 2 on. That'll bring up the tall first baseman, number 3, Bishop Moore. We're going to have time called as the Canes Indiana skipper wants to have a quick word with this call to the bullpen. Well, we're not calling the bullpen yet, sorry. For this timeout, we'll take a break too. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN. All right, 2 outs, 2 on. Bishop Moore at the plate, ball low. Great House at first, Whaley at second. Great House with a huge lead over at first. The 1-0 to Moore. There's a double steal happening. Fouled off, 1 ball, 1 strike. Whaley gets induces a throw over. Sorry. So runners at first and second. Moore at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. No, he's tall. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Good spoil there for Moore. Count will stay 1-2. The 1-2. Chopper. Jack's got a run, but the throw across the diamond. Play made. The Bulls strand 2, but they get 2 in the bottom of the 3rd and lead 4-0. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN. Top of the fourth, your Bulls lead 4-0. Carson Meyer on the mound for the Bulls with Caden Adams behind the plate. Defensively up the middle, Greathouse is short with Daup at second and Bernacki in center field. Outside corner called strike one. The 0-1 from Meyer. Ground ball to the right side. Moore off to Meyer. Out at one. Sorry you guys didn't get to see that, but it was an out. That'll turn the lineup over for Canes, Indiana. Swing and a miss. So Moore at first with Whaley at third, Coonson left, and Finelli in right field. The 0-1 for Meyer. Ground ball softly hit. Meyer will field, tossed. They're going to call him out at first. Nice play. So it was Moore to Meyer on the last play, and this one Meyer to Moore. If you're scoring at home, that's 1-3 on the putout. Two away here in the top of the fourth. I'm not sure where that missed, but Blue said it did. 1 ball, no strikes. Good 1-0. Popped up. Greathouse calls everybody off, as the shortstop should. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Meyer. We go bottom four. Due up for the Bulls will be Adams, Everett, and Finelli. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN. Bottom four, Bulls lead 4-0. Leading off for the Bulls is catcher number 10, Caden Adams. He smokes the first pitch from the new pitcher for the Canes, Indiana, into deep left center field. He's going to go all the way to third. It'll be close, but he's in with the triple. Great hit for Caden Adams to lead off the bottom of the fourth. So I didn't even get to tell you that Canes, Indiana brought in a lefty reliever. 74 coming in, 89 off the bat for Adams there. So nobody out, one on. Brings up the DH, Henry Everts. Breaking ball misses away. So last name Paul is the pitcher now for Canes, Indiana. The 1-0. That one skips in. Great pick by the catcher. Stacy, last name. 2 balls, no strikes. Henry Everts at the plate. Westfield product. Caught the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. Courtesy runner now at third base is Henry Cahill. 2-1, ground ball. That'll be foul. 2-2. So the starting pitcher for Canes, and it goes 3 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs. All 4 of those earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts on 54 pitches. The 2-2, breaking ball, misses outside, full count. Three balls and 2 strikes. The lefty working from the windup. Good squeeze by the catcher for out number 1. Catcher goes out to have a quick word. Next up will be number 28, Mitchell Finelli. One out, one on. First pitch to Finelli. It's a breaking ball in for a strike. Finelli from Brebeuf, the 0-1. Leaves that one down. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cahill at third, the 1-1. That's lifted. It'll be a sac fly at minimum, as Cahill will come down and score. 2 outs. Nice sac fly for Finelli. Clears the bases. 5-0 now. Bulls lead in the bottom of the 4th. That'll turn the lineup over to the left fielder, number 18, Canyon Coops. First pitch to Coombs. Rips it into right field on a hanging breaking ball. Coombs stays hot, 3 for 3 on the day. So 2 out single for Coombs will bring up the second baseman, number 24, Nolan Daup. Misses away, 1 ball, no strikes. Coombs gets his lead over at first. He'll go. Great jump. He'll be in with a stolen base. A ball at the plate, stolen base for Coombs. 2 balls, no strikes. Time called by Daup. Bulls lead 5-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Two-0 pitch is high and outside, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. 2 outs, 1 on. Pitch. That'll be a walk. Two out, 2 on. Brings up number 2, Mason Bernacki. So Daup at first with Kuntz at second. Breaking ball misses high and outside. The 1-0 misses away. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch to Bernacki leaves that one outside as well. 3-0.
Come on, man.
3 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, 2 on. 4-pitch walk to Bernacki. That'll load the bases. Bulls lead 5-0. Next up for your Bulls, the third baseman, number 5, Jack Whaley. Breaking ball inside. One ball, no strikes. One good pick by the catcher. He's working hard back there. Bulls lead 2-0, or 2-0 count. And that's 3-0 pitch. That's a 2-0 pitch. Man, goes to 3-0. After this brief mound visit by the catcher. 3 balls, no strikes. Whaley at the plate. I'd love to have him have a green light here if he likes it. He did. He popped it up though. Shortstop will make the play. Bulls leave him loaded, but get one. We go to the 5th. Leading 5-0. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN. This 5th inning brought to you by the Housing Lab. If you're in the market for a new home, or think you should be, give Holly a call at the Housing Lab. It's a scientific approach to real estate. Her background in chemistry helps her look at the market, make educated guesses for you, and sets the right parameters for you to have success in real estate. That scientific approach to real estate, Holly in the Housing Lab. first pitch of the top of the fifth is a strike by Carson Meyer. Second pitch is a ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Meyer working quickly from the windup, popped up, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball, Whaley, third base, over to Moore. 5-3 on the putout if you're scoring at home. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Bulls lead at 5-0. Ball high and outside. The 1-0 from Meyer. That's lifted. Kuntz going back. One hops the wall at 370. They'll hold him to a long double. That's the first hit given up by Meyer.
Bro, that kid just hit doubles, my boy.
Adams will talk to Meyer real quick, and actually Cookerly wants to be part of that conversation. So with the runner on second, we'll set the defense, and we'll take a break here as well.
Bro, it does not even surprise me.
All right, play resumes. 1 out, 1 on. Breaking ball in for a strike from Meyer. Meyer from the stretch now. A 1 count at the plate. Yo, 1 pitch. Good block. Runner will get to third. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the wild pitch. Adams was able to keep it in front of him, but just not close enough reach to get a throw down to third. The 1-1. Yes, he did. If he didn't, it's still a strike. 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Carson will step off. The 1-2. Going in. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, you're right. Wait.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count will go full. The 3-2. Misses that outside corner. A 1-out walk will put runners at the corners.
Get your ground ball here.
I would assume the Bulls will try to just get an out and give up the run on this 1st and 3rd situation. 1 out, 2 on. Nice first pitch strike by Meyer. Back up to 80 on that fastball. The 0-1. Ground ball. It'll be foul. It was a good pick at first. Meyer ahead, 0-2. Two count. Meyer delivers. Tried to get a swing and a miss there. 1-2. On ball high. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. We're in the top of the 5th. The pitch. Breaking ball misses. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The pitch from Meyer. That is going to be foul and down. Count will stay 2-2. Count stays 2-2. I doubt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at the corner. Oh, don't be afraid. Full count from Meyer now. A 3-2 pitch. So that'll walk him loaded. So a leadoff double, back-to-back walks. Loads the bases here in the top of the 5th for Meyer. Kirkley wants to have a conversation with the field umpires.
Bro, Jay literally texted my dad.
I think he's asking about. So they need to get more ready in the bullpen. So I think he was asking how many mound visits does he get before he has to pull Meyer. So Moore's going to go to the bullpen and get ready. Everett will come in at first base. So Carson will stay on the mound with the bases loaded. Again, outs are more important here in the top of the fifth, leading 5-0, than trying to prevent one run. Meyer throws that one low. 1 ball, no strikes.
They're using drop fives though.
I didn't like make it air. I was like such a I wasn't paying attention. Who's the big guy started running the ball?
1-0. Breaking ball in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He got, bro. I think he went 7 like 6
That is low. 2-1.
Indiana.
Ball comes in from the adjacent field. Bulls up 5-0 here in the top of the fifth. 1 out. Meyer on the mound. The 2-1. Ground ball. They'll come home. They'll get 1. They'll go. Oh. Everett wasn't able to grab it, but nice play by Meyer to get the lead runner. So out at 1, fielder's choice. And nobody else advanced on the throw down to first. So 2 outs now. Top of the fifth. Meyer from the windup. Ooh, just missed that inside corner. 1 ball, no strikes. Seems like the zone has gotten a little bit tighter here in the fifth. Another ball comes in. So bases loaded. The 1-0. That's going to be popped up. Bernacki. Nope. Right fielder Mitchell Finelli makes the play out there. Meyer gets himself out of a jam. Had the bases loaded with 1 out, and the Canes, Indiana, still have a goose egg on the board. We go bottom 5, Bulls lead 5-0. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN.
I think he's like 6'4", 180. So like when he gets like strong,
bottom five, Bulls lead 5-0. Leading off for your Bulls, the shortstop, number 22, Braden Greathouse. First pitch is a ball high. Fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Greathouse drew a walk his last.
That's how my ERA, my last start, I gave up like 4 runs, 2 innings. My ERA was like 20.
1 ball, 1 strike. Pitcher steps off. Pitcher last name Paul, still on the mound for the Canes. He started the 4th inning. So if in fact Meyer is done, he goes 5 complete, 1 hit, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. 62 pitches so far for Meyer, 40 of those for strikes. Greathouse steps back in, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here in the bottom of the 5th pitch, that breaking ball is called strike number 2. 1-2. Hits it to second. Greathouse will be on. Reach on an air. As the second baseman going glove side, wasn't able to field it clean. 86 off the bat for Greathouse.
Well, I knew his feel was down for the fall. Like, he was like at the fall, I remember he was like 86, 80.
So nobody out, 1 on. That'll bring up Bishop Moore. He goes back to second. Errant throw by the second baseman. Back-to-back ROEs for the Bulls. Put 2 people on.
Come on, Kate. 9-0. Rip it.
So with nobody out and 2 on, that brings up Caden Adams, who hit a bomb to left field, his last at bat. Moore at first with Greathouse at second. Runners go. Greathouse will be in with the stolen base, and Moore will follow behind him.
I was about to do PRP before I did
A ball at the plate.
Jay Lear, my pitching coach. But like, yeah, I want to do, like a ball baseball.
So now runners at second and third. 1 ball, no strikes.
Come on, 10.
Gavin McGee. Yeah, he was telling me. He goes to see Jay Lear.
The 1-0. Should be a sac fly as Greathouse will score easily. Nice sac fly for Adams. Moore advanced to third as well. Bulls lead 6-0.
USA Prime. Like asked me to PO something. And then, well, I guess it's like.
Next up will be the first baseman, number 12, Henry Everts. Swing and a miss.
So he's like, they asked me to PO for them, and then I did something.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out with Bishop Moore at third.
Well, it's fun if you have other TOs that are like chill.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Bro, that was literally all
1-2.
that's around the dugout. Like, you know what I mean? And then every 1 day you start, okay, whatever. But other than that, you're not doing it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch to Everett. Leaves that one outside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Bro, he's
Yep. Breaking ball. Backwards K for Everts. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Mitchell Finelli with 2 outs, and the Bulls leading 6-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Popped up. That'll get out of play.
There's literally two adult teams. They're both wearing the same exact. Like upper, like close to like right Illinois. Yeah. No.
Ball outside to Finelli.
Someone, I don't know, someone who like played that.
1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs.
I know he's on that team. Really?
The 1-1. High and inside. 2-1.
Bro, I saw
2-1 to Finelli. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2.
actually
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Finelli at the plate.
you know Billy Miller.
Nope. Outside for ball number 3.
Yeah, man, he plays for Coops or something.
Counts. Yeah. Yeah. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
90, yeah, Billy Miller, bro. It's him.
Oh, Finelli swung at ball 4. We go to the 6th. Bulls lead 6-0. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN.
5-0.
No, we're not. We're not playing out there. That's the one. Let's go, bro.
All right, Carson Meyer will stay in the game here as we go to the 6th. Probably getting close to time, I would imagine. And I'm not sure. Ball outside. That one is a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Actually, you know, we're only in, we just missed that inside corner. And we're just at 90 minutes here, so we might go 7 complete unless the Bulls can get a couple, or the Canes Indiana score a couple here. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I think that was the biggest inside.
Swing and a miss. Inside fastball.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you gotta get on that. I just started
The 2-2. Oh, just missed that outside corner. Three balls and two strikes. Leadoff walk.
Yeah, he's just excited that I'm hitting now. Yeah. I know. We had to buzz it already. I did everything.
So nobody out here in the top of the sixth.
I'll tell you later.
One on. Meyer. Swing and a miss. Runner at first. Yo, one. Just missed that outside corner. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss. One ball, two strikes. And 1-2 from Meyer. Yes, he did. It's dead. It's dead, dead, dead. Runner stays at first. That does turn the lineup over for Canes, Indiana. One out, one on. Strike one. The 0-1 from Meyer. Swing and a miss. Nothing in two. Meyer set. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Two-way. The 0-1. Fouled off. Nothing in two for Meyer. Two for Meyer. That's slapped into right field. Finelli will play it. Everybody will advance 90. Two out single, but two runners on. Meyer steps off. No count at the plate. Two out and two on. Meyer gets the sign he likes. Called strike on the inside corner. Good frame by Adams. The 0-1 for Meyer. Good block. One ball, one strike. One ball, one strike. Pitch fouled off. 1-2.
Do you have a charger I can use in the car? If we're in the car.
1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Misses away, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Everybody resets. We're in the top of the 6th. The Bulls lead 6-0.
I got up to 89 once.
A 2-2. Just missed away. Full count. Full count. 2 outs. 2 on. Top of the 6th. Meyer set. Oh! Back-to-back innings. The bases are loaded for Canes, Indiana. Two outs, bases loaded. Ball 1.
I just wasn't like, yeah, I wasn't ramped up. Like my shoulder was like,
Oh, that could be trouble.
yep, you got it.
Yes, sir. Everts makes the play in foul territory. Canes, Indiana strands them loaded again. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Your Bulls lead 6-0. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN. bottom six.
Because, you know, he plays up.
Bulls lead 6-0. Top of the lineup, due up for the Bulls. It'll be Kuntz, Daup, and Bernacki.
I saw him at Lake Point one time. That was two summers ago.
Shoot. I never cleared the last inning. I'll do that after this. Kuntz tried to beat out an infield single. Did not.
Wait, was Bull third on number 2?
Bro, it's like a whole new team. Like the only guys I know.
All right, one out here in the top of the or bottom of the sixth with the Bulls leading 6-0. So base is empty. That brings up second baseman Nolan Daup. Swing and a miss. New pitcher for Canes, Indiana. Last name Gum.
2 years ago when I was on Big Red, bro.
The 0-1. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
13 was when I like dubbed for Canes. Like
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
halfway played on Big Red, halfway played on Canes West, and then 14 I played on Canes.
2-1.
You see Ivan posted a
Daup at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike.
No, they do. We're gonna go. Like I was like, there's like a actually
Fouled off. Foul play. 2-2.
because you know how they're like affiliated with the Detroit Tigers. You use it. They're like the Detroit Tiger scout. They're just the base hits. They had like a practice. They had like just super good. They had like a practice.
The 2-2 to Daup. That one also fouled off. Count will stay 2-2.
I'm so excited.
2-2. That one also fouled off. Nice quality of bat here for Daup. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fouls off another one.
That kid was already on segment.
Oh, you're good. Swing and a miss. A good at bat for Daup, but that's 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up the center fielder, number 2, Mason Bernacki. First pitch skips in. Bernacki 1 for 2 on the day with that double and a walk and a run scored. The 1-0. High and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch to Bernacki. Chopper. That's going to be a tough play with that speed. He is safe at first. Infield single. Hit it down into this turf. High bounce. That's nobody's going to make that play against Mason. So 2 out, 1 on. That'll bring up the third baseman. Number 5, Jack Whaley. Whaley, several plays in the field. 1 for 3 on the day. Looking for more. First pitch to Whaley. Just got underneath it. Play made. We go to the 7th. Bulls lead 6-0. You're watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN. Quick thanks to all our sponsors: Barnett Painting, FSG Electric, A&D Sales, Coaching, the Housing Lab by Holly Coops, and Justin Suggs. Top of the 7th, Bulls lead 6-0. Carson Meyer on the mound for your Bulls. Caden Adams behind the plate. Whaley at third. Greathouse is short. Daup at second with Everett at first base. Finelli in right. Bernacki in center. And Coops in left field. First pitch of this 7th inning. Meyer working from the windup. Called strike 1.
Just get strong. The most reliable. Because then you'll work harder and then it'll be healthy. You know what I mean? Because like your body will get
Field 1. Popped up. Bernacki will make the play. His defense was playing fairly deep. One out. Ball high. Swing and a miss on an inside off-speed pitch. One ball, one strike. Fouled off, out of play. Meyer ahead, 1-2. One ball, two strikes, one out. Top 7. Meyer tried to get a chase there. Batter held. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He gone. Come on now. Full count. Same spot. Didn't get a call either time, but 1 out walk. Called strike 1. Runner at first with one out. Breaking ball in for strike 2 from Meyer. The 0-2 pitch. Yes, sir. Good morning, good afternoon, good night for out number 2.
There's your offer.
Two outs, top of the 7th, Bulls lead 6-0. That one fouled off. Meyer ahead, 0-1. The 0-1 from Meyer. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first, 2 outs. Meyer set. 1-1 pitch. Not getting that call on the outside corner. Let her high. Two balls, 1 strike. Fouled off. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. Meyer shakes off. Runner at first. The pitch. That's lifted to center field. Bernacki is on it. Bulls win in 7. Meyer goes complete game. That is 101 pitches for Meyer. 64 strikes, 2 hits, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts for Meyer as the Bulls get 6 runs on 8 hits. We play tomorrow at 10:15 as the Bulls win this quarterfinal matchup, and we'll be in the final 8 tomorrow at 10:15. Back on this diamond. So join us tomorrow or catch us on demand. You've been watching Indiana Bulls baseball on DKSN.